I love drinking. Hate people who don't drink. Never met an interesting person in my life who didn't drink. If you don't drink, you're a boring cunt and all your stories suck. All your stories end the same way with, and then I got home. No one gives a shit that you've been promoted at work, and no one gives a fuck that your kids don't have bruises. Ever ask a non-drinker why they don't drink? Same fucking answer every time. You go, why don't you drink? And they go, I don't like the taste of it. Nobody does! No one likes the taste of it. We drink because we fucking have to. No one has ever had a shot of tequila and gone, oh, that's lovely. Next time I'll have that instead of pudding. It's so Moorish. We drink because life's shit, and you got to do whatever you can to get through the fuck. I honestly didn't mean to time it like that. That's like a magic trick, isn't it? I've decided I'm going to punch people in the head if they say the next sentence. I encourage you to do the same because they think they're better than you. Anyone who says a sentence, I don't need to drink or take drugs to have a good time. I'm high on life. Punch that cunt in the head till your hand breaks. Just, really? Well, I'm angry on alcohol. Now drive me home. Smoking's a weird one, man. Smoking's like... I appreciate with smoking that you can't smoke indoors anymore. I think that's the right law. I think if people are working there, you can't smoke in front of them. I think it's fair enough. And it's the same law all across the world. But in Australia now, prostitution is legal. But you can't smoke in front of the hooker. Is this really the worst thing that's happening to this woman's body on a day-to-day basis? If you pay her enough money, you can burn her. I'm not saying pour petrol on her and light her up. I'm saying heat up a bit of metal, leave a good mark, let people know you were there. Now, why I'm on the subject of burn victims? No, I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. It's an awful thing to happen to anyone. But I do laugh whenever there's like a house fire or a car accident or something like that, and someone gets really badly burnt, and the newsreader will be like, they're alive, but they have been burnt beyond recognition. Burnt beyond recognition. You ever seen a burn victim? Most recognisable person in a room. The term should be burnt to recognition. This is my mate Steve. No one used to notice him at parties, but since the accident, he's gone from plain to extra crispy. And smoking. Why do we still have no smoking signs up? That makes no sense. We used to have no smoking signs. We used to have to know where we could or could not smoke. Now, we can't fucking smoke anywhere, so why are there signs? It's the law. I understand the law. We don't have signs for every other law to remind us all the time. We're meant to understand this, right? So every place you walk in has a no smoking sign, but it also should have above it, and don't touch kids. Because I feel like that's a worse crime. You'll see me in the corner of a nightclub fisting a small animal going, they don't have a sign. I think I can do this. Obviously that wouldn't happen because I don't go to nightclubs.